see the compass very subtly swaying to one side to the other.
Mm.
And as you're getting closer and closer, it just starts circling itself.
Cool.
That's
And
what
we will be flying stealth during all of this. Yeah. So do I need to roll for that, or can I just do it?
It's very hard to do that stealthily.
It's a small mantis.
We're flying low to the trees in a green.
Yeah.
It's not very
insect
slow.
ship.
Roll me stealth with disadvantage.
Stealth? Could I roll piloting?
Roll me piloting with disadvantage then.
Thank you. That's a 14. So that's the best we got.
One more.
A 14.
Feel bad for yourself. Anyway,
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here.
I feel sick.
Hold on. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can do.
Cast pass for that
I think
trace.
that might actually be that I'm hungry. I might need some food.
You might just actually feel sick.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Jesper.
No, I can't.
Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, cutie. Oh, you know, cutie.
Jasper was the name of my first bard that I ever made.
Jesper
Jes-
or Jasper?
Jasper.
Jasper. This is Jesper.
Jesper. Jessie Q.
Jasper.
Oh, Jessie Q.
Find a bag of devouring.
The kid. Getting so big.
But I would also argue that because our ship is so small that the bigger ones would stand out more. So even if they saw us, it wouldn't necessarily be so that.
Oh yeah, no, there aren't tons of ships just everywhere.
Yeah.
They're all trying to look for a good place to lay down.
Yeah.
You find an opening. And you lay your place down. As soon as you open it, Almar says, "Hold on. Wait. This is an opening in the jungle?
Yeah.
We might want to proceed with caution."
Feel free to
Why's that?
elaborate on that.
Well, usually when trees make way for that, sort of means that they're man-eating.
Wait, what?
This is an ambush.
Korg, why don't you go down first?
Alright, but can't you magic casters just do stuff and make the ambush go away?
He just looks at Bryce like, really? What does he expect of us?
I don't know.
Fireball.
Do magic.
Just fireballs.
As he sees that he's getting nothing from Bryce, he just sort of goes, "Oh."
What you're saying is, down there's a group of people waiting to ambush us, yeah?
Not
what he
necessarily a group of people. Maybe
Man-eating
trees.
Could be man-eating trees. It could be any of the flora or fauna.
Should I set down the ship instead in the middle of the trees?
Let's just
Let's
rest
On
the
top
ship
of the
here.
trees?
Yeah.
The mantis men. The
suppose.
mantis could get us down.
Yeah. Just not if there's an opening, could we just find where's
No,
this
guys, the mantis can just sit on top of a tree.
can? But
Yeah,
how do we get down
we can
though?
land it in the trees and then lower ropes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, in that
Or
case,
rope ladders or
We have to
whatever.
pick a tree that's not going to eat us.
yes. So do it up again, and then up, and then move I don't know, 1 kilometer, and then that's a nice tree. I like that one. No, And then-
You land on a tree.
and can I try to get into the bush so it's not obvious from above?
Okay. You do hear some scraping and some sort of,
Oh, the
resistance.
paint! It was new. Oh,
That's fine.
And I mean, it stops. It stays.
And this is normal ground, right? This isn't the water world.
This is jungle.
Jungle ground.
We're in the jungle right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In
Yeah.
the jungle.
Okay. Cord just
That's why
jumps
there's an
off.
opening in the trees. It'd be very suspicious if there was just a ring of trees in the middle of the ocean.
You said
Yeah.
what?
Cord jumps off onto the
Jumps.
ground.
Maybe we should check the height.
You jump 30 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Korg, you want some company down there?
Nope, I'm alright. It's comfy
Oh.
down here, actually. I landed in a batch of sand.
All right,
Oh,
incoming.
mech.
So you you guys
With
land,
rope, with
jump
rope.
with rope. Yeah.
Like
I'm
not
just gonna
speed.
guess you guys
Ah,
take
shit.
caution, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
You
How the fuck
you
will I
go-
get the mech up there?
Yeah. Did you take the mech on the first place?
Yeah, he did. Mhm.
I wouldn't in that case, right? I couldn't with all the people in there.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
couldn't.
There was a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
For once, I don't have
1,
DD.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, you could have fit it. There were only 9 people, and there's 15 crew. So yeah, 4. Yeah, it would have been fine. The Phalagos did turn into his dragonborn form. So yeah.
How the fuck would I mean, that's up to. What do you guys think? Should I have the mech?
This thing has grappling abilities, so it can just pick up your mech.
Okay. No,
Yeah, we can just pick the
I'm
mech
asking.
up.
Do you guys think it's a good idea to have the mech in the jungle?
I would think
or
so,
will it be?
yeah.
Oh.
My brain tells
Having
me,
it-
well,
Having it in the jungle, no. Having it whenever we need battle, yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'll bring it.
Okay. So the mech slams down. There's a bit of a resounding.
I'm very glad we were stealthy before.
You
I
use
jumped
locate
down
object.
without the rope. Also, yeah.
Okay, you fall, you go down, and you feather fall. Just. You do see Almar do something similar, except with a floating disc.
I just jumped down.
With all of them, you jump down.
He
How
pinches them all
wise.
down.
Roll me acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Oh.
Oh.
I have no
Okay.
dexterity.
You slam into the ground.
After that.
Take. Is it 3D? Is
It's-
it D6s or D8s?
It's a D10. I think it's a D10 for every 10 feet.
I thought
Really?
I thought it was a D6
No, I think
for
it's-
every 10 feet.
Yeah, I thought it was a D6 as well.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's D6.
It's not much. It's not a whole
You take.
lot.
Wow, 12.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Okay.
Well, you're level 20, so it's fine.
I have obscene HP. From 249 to 237.
And with Kia's direction, I guess we will
Oh, it is
continue.
D6. Huh, I thought it was D10s. Oh.
It is continuously spinning. I will say, as Bryce uses the locate object spell, he notices that it is in fact not within 1,000 feet of you.
Okay. It's
So,
further down, we're guessing then.
so Bryce, how do we do this now?
Well, the compass is the compass pointing down.
The compass
No,
is
it's spinning.
Okay, well, I'm just because it was made for space. The compass has 3 dimensions.
Correct.
So
And it's
if,
just
it-
spinning.
if it's spinning, then that probably means north, south, east, and west were on top of it. But is it pointing downward as well?
Incorrect. It
So
is
we're on
spinning.
top of it.
It's just spinning, like wibbly
Oh
wobbly.
my god, how can I explain this?
I don't understand how that works with a 3-dimensional compass.
Well,
No,
it
it's
works
spinning
with
on
a
one
three-
axis.
I
That's
like
it.
No, it works completely
Oh, it's
well
small.
with a three-dimensional compass when you consider that there are more than three dimensions. It could be in the ethereal plane. It could be out of. If we're talking about an artifact, it could be anywhere. It could be out of space and time. You're the chronomancer.
No, I
what
would
was
not-
here in the
I would
past?
not assume that this would pick it up at all if that was the case.
Or perhaps an uncommon item can't possibly tell you exactly where an artifact of legendary.
Well, fair enough. I mean that
power.
would,
Yeah.
that would make more sense to me than
It could just be you're in the general area, so I'm just gonna spin.
Yeah.
Let's
we need
go
to figure
hunting
out-
for an
Yeah,
artifact
we need
then.
to figure out if
Yeah.
there's any caves nearby. any
Casey,
structures.
if it were this easy, it would have been found already.
No, because
Oh,
everyone
guys,
has
I have a
our
compass of going somewhere. Let's go. Let's fucking find the artifact. Anywhere we want to go.
Yeah, why
All right,
not?
we will start looking
We're the only
around.
ones that
in
have
that
that
case.
eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look around for a
And-
cave.
Yeah, and Casey and Doc, it's not any eyeball. It's the eyeball of a god.
It's an uncommon magic item.
True seeing allows you to see into the ethereal plane. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
You have to see?
Yoink. I do now.
What?
As soon as I
Oh,
there we go.
I'm seeing.
Oh.
As you look, you are overwhelmed because there is a shit ton of spirits everywhere.
He like drops. He's okay. So he looks around. He's Fro.
Yeah.
There are ghosts everywhere.
Do you see dead people?
I look over behind you. And I just like run forward and I throw a kick and piss off, ghost.
Just trying to hit the ghost.
He looks around.
Oh, you.
He's freaking gone, man.
He's freaking gone, man.
Is it too early for a joke about the Rockman losing his marbles?
I throw you the gem of seeing.
Uh,
The gym of seeing requires attunement.
Korg, did you drink some of my flask?
No, man. Oh, okay, look. I got this object from this merchant dude who said that this thing allows you to see into other axis of eternities. I don't know what he meant by that, but when I look through it, it gets all wibbly wavy, and I can see dead people.
What?
But it's alright because it's not too bad.
the description.
It's not too bad. You just kicked the air.
Well, yeah, there was a ghost over there trying to touch Froll.
You should have let it.
Kisses his amulet, like.
There's a ghost of a parrot on
But
Fall's
the
shoulder.
point is, whatever this artifact is, man, it's, connected to the dead strongly. There's like thousands here.
Well, we have killed necromancers.
This has nothing to do with necromancers.
What does that got to do with anything?
Well, I thought like they're dead. Like it's kind of the same thing.
I'll be back
No?
in 1 second.
No.
Okay, I don't know anything about necromancers. So should we do like a search pattern where we all go, or how do we do this the best way? Suggestions.
I haven't got a clue.
We could ask these ghosts.
All right. Do you speak ghost?
No.
Damn it.
I'm sure the ghosts be common or dwarven or elven.
What
Oh.
kind of ghosts were there?
Yeah, what
Oh,
the
very
ghosts
good.
are you seeing?
You see that there are not only humanoid ghosts, but also creature ghosts.
That's unusual.
Okay. Would he
You
know
ever seen
like?
all dogs go to heaven?
You basically see that they're just wandering around aimlessly as if they are stuck.
I'm glad you got that reference, Madman.
Is there a collection that if I go to the edge of where they're wandering, does it kind of like they
Doesn't
eventually,
end.
They don't
There
like
is
circle
no
around?
edge. There is no edge. I mean, as far as you can see, there are spirits.
Oh,
Imagine the land of the dead, like Hades,
right.
with just
He-
wandering souls everywhere.
It never ends. Like
It
past
never
your vision.
ends. Past your vision.
Okay, guys, there's a
Mhm.
lot more ghosts than I thought. There's like millions of them.
Oh, so
Alright, something horrible happened here in the past. But how
Can
recent was it? Is it tied to the item? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Let's figure out what
Temporals.
happened.
Okay.
Give me 10 minutes, guys.
Scene points out exactly.
all right. So we'll just protect you while you do your wibbly wobbly stuff. Then I'll
Or starts
help.
juggling his javelins.
I'll write down a rune where you stand, Casey, to protect you. It's a rune of
Protection?
Rune of anti-ghosts.
it's a rune of.
Go away.
Okay, give me a second.
Rune of this area smells like dwarves.
I mean, I
Rune
already
of,
have that
This
active.
is my fence, stay out.
Fraud just mutters, why do I
What are
have
you
RuneScape?
doing?
Okay, for now he's doing some sort of protection thing. For now, it's symbolic. If you can find a mechanic and then use it.
I have.
But for
mechanics.
now, you draw a rune of protection around him.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay?
I'll be
Yeah.
right
Okay.
back.
If you can find a mechanic for it, then
What are you trying to do, Korg?
he's waiting for now. He's
What was
juggling
the
some.
athletic?
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
you're
Yeah.
all
Oh.
athletics.
He was
He's
juggling
juggling.
javelins to pass the time.
Oh, okay. How about
He's
you,
just
Kia?
like-
What are you doing? While this is happening,
Me?
to wait 10 minutes. Yeah, you're waiting 10 minutes for Bryce.
Let's have a look around in the area, see what I can see from here. I'm guessing
Okay.
the jungle's pretty thick.
It is very thick.
Hmm.
Roll me perception.
Perception. Yeah, I'm not really looking for anything, am I?
Can
Something.
anyone speak? What's ghost speak?
Whatever language
Probably.
is alive.
Elven?
Yeah.
Dwarven? Oh, damn, I see into the future.
How do you know Nyogi?
I was a former dwarven mercenary who often fought the Neogi.
Oh, okay. You know their language is like physically impossible to say, right?
Yeah, but I understand
He can
Neogi,
understand it.
and
Yeah, you can
I
understand
can
it.
kind of like make some sounds, but not speak
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Their language.
It's extremely hard to pronounce.
yeah.
It's
But-
like Han Solo understanding Chewbacca, but not really knowing to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
So 27. With that, you sort of like your elven eyes just sort of focus, and and you look around, and you notice that among the creatures that are just sort of in the trees, most of them seem very vicious. Thanks, Madman.
That's what he was doing before when I was laughing, and I got in trouble for it.
Oh, okay. Got it. You fucking...
You're not allowed to laugh here. Okay, this is a no fun zone.
So no fun.
Yeah, we're here to play D&D, not have fun.
I just didn't know what was going on. That's all. It's okay to laugh.
No, it's not.
No,
I'm the fun police, and I declare it not so.
Among the creatures that
see-
want to kill us?
Yeah, among the creatures, there are a ton of vicious-looking creatures. Just tons of them. Whether they are small or medium, there aren't many big creatures anywhere. at least not in your vicinity. But a lot of them are watching you very closely. You have the feeling that if you guys like slip up, or if you go to take a rest, or if you guys wait here for too long, they will definitely try something. They won't. They may not just automatically attack you, but they might try and hit you. They might try and steal something. They might try and throw something at you just to see if they can make a response. But they're watching you.
Just kill
You're
them.
very
I make eye
obviously being
contact.
watched.
I
You
make
make
eye
eye
contact with one of
contact?
them, and
You
then I
see a
just load
little-
my gun.
You see a vicious-looking tiny lemur thing with very sharp teeth and horrid-looking claws. It just looks back at you and then scurries off as it
that's what I
meets
thought.
eyesight.
Yeah, you better run away. You get out of here, you little shit.
I just imagine you looking into these eyes, like
Something like that, yeah.
Except with fangs.
yeah,
With facts.
yeah.
This is a very heavily forested area, right?
Yes,
Yes.
It's
Okay, I need to be
thick.
careful with javelin of lightning.
very thick jungle.
Careful
There are
of what. sorry?
vines everywhere. There are
Careful
insects.
of lightning, because it sets things on fire.
There are insects.
Can I look at the
Greenery
sky, Doc,
doesn't
and see
burn
what the
well.
weather is like?
No.
What's
You
the
look at
weather
the sky.
like?
What's the weather like? The weather
What's
is
the weather
quite
like, Doc?
blue skies, not heavily clouded at all, very sunny.
Oh,
Sun beats down on you, and it's hot. It's pretty hot.
Korik,
Normal jungle temperatures.
Korik, you should probably keep an eye on the sky just in case the weather changes, and then there'll be lightning strikes. Because we're in a heavily wooded area. It might set on fire.
No,
Yeah.
man, I was talking about the people who shoot lightning out their hands.
Yeah, there's like at least 3 of us who do that.
Well, I mean, just bearing in mind, jungles are very damp places, and damp
Okay, this isn't a
greenery
forest,
does
this is a
not
jungle.
catch fire.
Bryce, we can't hear you. You're making a ritual.
No, this was just Casey trying to speak some sense.
Yeah. Kia, you know animals and shit like that, right?
No,
What are you elves even good for? Jeez.
not much. I am a
Falagos
one-trick
Falagos
pony.
is looking around. He's not quite in his draconic form. He's still in his dragon form. Because if he were to change into his huge dragon form, he would be knocking down trees. So, but they're sort of like looking around. Almar is doing his own sort of investigating himself. Delmok is picking his nose, and Gregory is praying to Torm. He actually does say with dismay that Torm doesn't have very much of a reach here, unfortunately.
What
So he may be a little bit, off at the moment.
Who doesn't have much of a reach?
Torm.
Horn does not
Who
reach
the
the
hell?
jungle.
The god.
The god
Oh.
Torm. The god that he...
I heard porn at least 3 times.
Torm.
Yeah,
Torm.
exactly, Casey. No porn in the jungle. I was like, why would anyone live here?
Worm.
So, yeah. I mean, I guess we're all on alert, right? But let's see what Casey has.
I'm not on alert.
Yeah, but let's see what he sees.
Okay. You take 10 minutes. Everybody's just sort of very tensely just looking around, being bitten by
I'm not.
lots. Yeah, because you're in a mech. And Korg isn't also being bitten because he's fucking rock. But anybody with flesh is being bitten by these tiny little gnats and mosquitoes, just constantly. You focus and you feel your mind begin to descend into reality itself as all around you begins to very fast go all the way back. Is that your dog?
Yes, I don't know why they're going mad.
I was
Oi!
very slowly waiting for Casey to just explode. I was like,
Oi!
wait for it. Wait for it.
Shut up. All good.
Okay. Okay. So you feel as if this time, this thing has been here for a very long time, whatever this is. You see lots and lots of spirits, basically. As you can see them through your time thing. Just constantly wandering. You see the climate changes through the seasons. See white snow and greenery changing to dark, colors, browns and yellows, some reds. You see the creatures beginning to migrate and come back and migrate. Lots and lots of death all around. Just creatures killing each other. Constant cycle of life and rebirth. And then it gets to the point where you see a humanoid. And then it starts up again, and it starts going forward. And you see this humanoid with a child hunting with a bow. And he fires at a bird, which doesn't look at all like any of the birds that you see here. And then there's this rumbling. And he turns and looks at the sky as a huge darkness starts to come over it.
Always
And
a
this
positive sign.
jungle begins to roil and roil as you watch greenery coming like a wave over these two humanoids, the father and son, and engulf them. Crush them and mash them and put them into... And then, from then on, it's just trees and bushes, greenery as far as you can see. Where once it was forest, not dense, not as dense, not nearly as dense. Now there is a jungle.
So something changed it from forest to jungle
Mm.
after a guy shot a bird.
I mean,
It was just, it seems like at the
Not-
same time while he was hunting with his son, this thing happened. You're only seeing one location.
Oh no, I understand that. Yeah, I'm just trying to garner any significance that I might be missing here.
I don't think the man
Oi!
and his son has any significance. It's just to show you what happened to him.
Mm.
Reason for his death.
Okay.
And
how
you
about-
continue on until you see that another wave happens as well. But this one, a purple wave of energy is coming seemingly from the ground and just pulsating from one particular spot, which you can't quite pinpoint. But the energy wave itself seems to come from to the south of you and down.
Okay. Okay.
And that is when you see all of the spirits just come out.
Hmm.
Just all of them.
So I don't see what caused the spirits. I just see them there.
After the purple wave, yes.
Right.
So, but south and down is
Yes.
the direction at least.
Yep. So whenever I come out of it, that's what I'm going to say. We need to go south. I believe it's below us.
Right. So, is it like guarded by a big monster, or is it like an army of the undead, or is it?
It's south and below us.
You see Korg reach into his backpack and pull out one of those fold-out shovels, the small ones, like the military ones.
Yeah.
You know, screw it in. He says, "All right, I'll start digging." He just starts like digging.
Oh, I don't think here, or is it here? I can help.
No, south and below us.
Oh, so we should first go south and then go down. So if we go south, there's like a stairs.
I don't know.
All right. So.
I just know that's where the wave of energy came from.
All right. So
I'm not
everyone,
even sure how far.
everyone, remember where we left the ship. All right.
No, where did we leave the ship?
Okay.
Right
So-
here.
Yeah. So.
Right here.
Yeah. So, Doc. Fuck. How the fuck do we remember? I don't want to have a thing where we can't find our ship again. Guys, ideas?
I throw the fucking sending stone up to whoever's staying on the ship so we can send. That way we won't get lost, or even if we do, we can find the ship eventually.
Well, when we need to find the ship, I can always just fly up and find it.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Then it's just a problem of how you find me.
I always had this scenario in mind where we finally found the thing, went back, and then, oh well, can't get off.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Yeah, and we're moving south.
South we go.
You begin moving south.
Onward and marching, marching.
As you march south, you begin to feel the earth rumble beneath you. As you see the trees shake, the leaves beginning to dance off of the trees and onto the ground. You see vines beginning to break as you see a veritable wave of plant-like creatures beginning to come after you.
From south?
From the north, yeah.
From the north?
hmm
Well, in that case, we continue to run, right? No, we won't be able to outrun these. Or,
How far away?
About 500 feet.
It's the javelins.
They're on the ground.
They are on the ground.
The javelin's range, I think, is a max of like 90 or 120.
120, yeah.
I'm not on the
Okay.
ground.
Okay. You get a better look, and it's just, when I say a veritable wave, I mean like a ton of plant monsters coming after you.
Oh,
numbers?
hundreds.
Maybe about
A wall. This is a tsunami,
A wall.
basically,
Yeah.
right?
I would very much recommend not being on the ground.
Okay, I do this.
Can
before
we
you
still
do
see
that-
the ship?
I climb onto the mech. I'm just gonna
Can we still
stand
see the mech isn't here? Can we
Like-
still see the ship?
yes.
Like, how far off are we?
I grab us all and
You've gone about 10, not 10 feet. I'm sorry, about 100 feet away.
Okay.
I will grab us all and teleport. Teleport us back to the ship.
Okay, teleport.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
up to-
Max.
Oh shit.
No, it can. It can grab objects as well, but the rules are different
How many
for
people
objects.
are there? 8. You and 8 willing creatures. So,
It can't
1,
get
2,
it can't
3,
get the mech.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I can fly back.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Can-
out of
can
reach
you-
anyway.
Can't you also teleport, Casey?
You know, I don't know if I can or not now.
Because if you can, you could be the one that gets the mech and just takes it back. If you were Daz, you could just ride the mech.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Hold on.
don't-
Teleport
Like
back
a-
inside the ship. You watch as all of them leave you immediately, and they just vanish. And then the ship starts.
I fly
used
up
send
and
it, so,
then
yeah.
back.
Yeah, so,
Uh,
come on, Bruce. Fuck this planet. We're going.
And I'm just gonna activate the engines in case these creatures kind of hit tree and we start falling down, so we can kind of catch it.
Well, they don't just hit the tree;
They're coming for us.
they're coming for you. Yeah.
Oh, us specifically.
Like us,
Yeah.
we go up.
Oh.
We fly away.
Well, we're in a tree right now, so in that case,
You're
Well,
starting the engine as they
yeah.
are getting closer.
It takes
And closer.
seconds.
yeah. Right. So if you guys can hold them off, just make some fire or something.
I take the pipe of dragon's breath that we got a while ago,
Hmm.
and I smoke it and start blowing flames out onto the ground when they're coming.
I mean,
You
still-
watch as Almar starts flinging fireballs at them. Falagos jumps out and mid jump turns into a dragon and starts flying towards them, breathing lightning in a line down under them. You watch as Gregory takes out a holy religious symbol and fires what appears to be a wave of holy energy at them. Delmark just sort of stands there, and you know the plight of the barbarian.
Cord looks at Delmok and then looks at Kedum and says, "Nah, man, we're not gonna be the ones who look lame this fight." And he pulls his weapon out. He's intending to jump down. Saying, "Fuck this! I want some plant ass."
So Korg
They're not the only ones gonna be looking cool today.
So Thrall sits down in the chair and like starts and just like, all right guys, we got this. All right." And then there's empty behind him, like, ah.
Kedum, now's a good chance to use that thing.
Do you want to fight them?
Let's do it.
If Kedum and the other barbarian are up for it, then yeah.
I mean, Tay is not there, but
Oh, yeah, his camera's frozen for me. I thought it was.
Delmark's
I
up
thought it
for
was.
it, man. He's totally up for it.
Of course, Delmark
He's
is.
excited.
Taylor, are you up for killing plant monsters?
Sure.
Hundreds of them.
Sure.
There's a tsunami wave coming at us right now
Right.
of plants.
Let's do this.
So Kedum's gonna use his gauntlet.
Sure.
Well, he doesn't have
Okay.
much of a choice but to use the gauntlet. Now it's welded to it.
All right.
Fun fact, it's also the strongest weapon I have now.
Yeah, just for the record, I'm still like the I don't know if I can have some of the process, like if there's a process bar of how much I've like done.
Progress bar.
It's gone half, so 30
Yeah.
seconds left.
Could I just like leave the controls and have it stay at that point? Like if I were to go help, or do I need to sit here?
But you're doing the launch procedures.
You're doing the launch. Yeah, you would need to
Okay.
every round do the launch.
If I come to 100%, could I then leave without the ship just? Okay.
Yes.
So I'll keep on like, all right, Kia, you too.
Delmark jumps out.
Save
With
ship. You're muted.
Hmm?
Jamie.
you know Kia is ranged, right?
Yeah.
She
I'm
could
like-
be on the boat.
Yeah,
On
she
the
could
ship.
be on the ship and fire.
Yeah,
No.
she could. Yeah, she could.
Uh,
But then how is she going to die? I don't understand.
Great.
But yeah, no, Keatum is down for this.
Right.
Considering, so, I made an interesting choice that'll hopefully help then.
Right. So I guess we're doing this.
All right.
I also have a shit ton of potions.
Next time we will start with the battle of you guys fighting all of these plant creatures, and I mean this is a really big wave, man.
No, and how I'm envisioning this is no matter what we're leaving, but it's a situation of, okay, they just
Now
took
we're
out like
leaving them to
1,000.
die.
Well, no,
Basically.
not at all. Like they just took out 1,000 of them by themselves. They're not the only ones who are going to look cool today.
They didn't
That
take
kind of
out
thing.
1,000 of them. Maybe
No,
like
I know, but
20
it looked like
most.
it looked like a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
hold on, what is it?
And they need to hold them back for another 30 seconds. So we have like a timer for the next fight. Where we
30
just-
seconds is how many rounds?
5.
5 rounds? Yeah, 5 rounds.
Yeah, so we have a timer that we need to survive for
back
at least 5 rounds and get people back on the ship. So we this is just like, you know, one of those levels in video games where it's just endless waves and we just
I
need
don't
to
want them
survive.
getting to the ship because then they're gonna like use vines and shit and like wrap it,
Yeah.
like tie it
Yeah.
down, keep us from going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I took.
I think this is needed for us to actually get away.
I
Is
took
this
half of
planet
the
alive?
storm-
You don't know, but I mean,
Didn't Casey in the first campaign we all did mention some kind of magic vine that just grew forever?
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
okay, I remember this.
Yeah, the Infinity Vine, I believe it was called.
You're starting to get it now, Taylor.
Yeah, it's amazing that when looking for a bunch of gems of infinite power, you might encounter Infinity Vine. I mean, it's
Infinity
so
Stones, Infinity Vine,
unrelated.
Infinity Gauntlet,
so
Illuminati.
unrelated. How could you even think that they would ever be connected?
I'm
Yeah,
glad I
it-
took Path of the Storm Herald now because I went with the desert one, so I deal fire damage in a 10-foot radius.
Nice, nice.
I do 10 damage.
Nice.
And
Why are we
for the
ending now?
Because it's
Fine.
Because this is going to be
5:43,
a
and
massive combat.
this is gonna be a massive combat.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Doc, just
Oh
so
man,
I know,
like an hour before I'm gonna go to work.
will I be able to?
This job is backfired.
Will I be able to participate, like do, like starter procedures, and also do other stuff like bonus actions and stuff?
You can fucking take your crossbow and lean out the window and fire. Yeah.
I like that. Like I have the do the switches and just do like kind of drive by like.
Or
Yeah.
you know
Well,
what
we
el-
can.
You know what else you could do though?
Uh-huh.
You could take captain's actions to, you know, get our crew firing cannons and things.
Yeah.
No, because the Mantis doesn't have cannons.
The Mantis does have
Ballista.
a ballista actually.
Yeah.
And
But-
and a light jettison.
But the issue is you
We don't
need a
have any
full
other
crew to
crew.
be able to use weapons.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
So we don't.
we had some people that could have been loading weapons, but they all just jumped out.
Yeah, but
I will
you guys-
say Gregory
much-
still hasn't jumped out, so
Who's
Gregory might be able to
Okay,
to
okay.
do that.
Well, maybe.
He's probably a little bit wary of jumping down into that fucking fray.
Hey, Seeger, how about
Yeah.
Rocky?
Name being.
Throw
Yeah,
Rocky
Rocky
down,
can-
yeah.
No, Rocky
No.
can
Yeah,
help
sure.
with their loading and shooting.
No, they just load Rocky into the jettison. He goes. He storms the plant monsters.
You guys are gonna be shit out of luck when you realize that's the fucking god of Earth.
How
Yeah.
how are you
Yeah.
cast? What have you got that casts teleport, Seeger?
How
Teleportation.
Ah. So bizarrely,
There's a staff that does it too.
bizarrely,
there's
I
a way-
actually have the teleportation spell scribed in my book, but I can't cast it yet.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
rough.
I can't cast level 7 spells yet.
Yeah.
There's a funny thing you can get where you can have the staff that teleports you, the helm that teleports you, and the spell. And it's like, oh, I'm just never trapped ever.
Well, actually, in the new game, I have a blade staff of the Wanderer, which lets me teleport.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I did have a game that I ran once that just to confound things like that. I had a rule that said if you had one item that would teleport, and you had another item that would teleport, the items would not teleport each other.
Oh.
Well, it's just far easier to just have some sort of... Because if teleportation is a problem in a world of magic, then anti-teleportation would be there to counteract it.
No, I just...
Like,
it was a quirk of the items. So if you had a staff and a helm of teleportation, they would be like... It was basically a world where magic items were semi-sentient. And basically because they did the same job, they would be jealous of each other. So like the staff you would teleport using the staff, and it would leave the helm behind. It was an interesting game, but running the fact that every magic item in the world had a personality got very tiring very quickly.
No, I bet.
And it was 3.5, so a lot of magic items as well.
I liked this session. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it.
I don't have to keep it a secret that I have an Infinity Gem anymore.
Yeah. I was like, motherfucker. If you just had a fucking Infinity Gem.
The thing is, I have it, but I can't use it.
Why? Or maybe don't tell me if it's like a cool
If you notice,
reveal.
it looks like it's just the raw gem from the picture.
Yes.
It hasn't been cut or anything.
If you try to use a raw gem, you have to roll a save, and if you do badly on it, bad things happen rather than the gem working. You have to
in recent runs of the Marvel comics, for some reason they've made the gems like semi-sentient in the aspect of like they decide. Well, I guess, but
maybe they're playing it up.
They're not too fucking picky, especially if Nebula can pick up the goddamn gauntlet.
Well, to be fair, at the time Nebula picked it up, she was trying to undo what her uncle had done. And her uncle, Thanos, had dominated the gauntlet. So I'm sure the gauntlet would have agreed with getting rid of what he had done. So that might have not necessarily been as much as agreeing with her as just...
As wanted to be fixed.
Yeah. As just... She wanted what it wanted anyway. But it used to be that most of the gems were fairly moot, except for the Soul Gem used to be the very active one. But now they're
I know that.
They're all awakening a bit more now.
Well, I know, but like I'm talking about more in the aspect of like they dictate who should possess the gem instead of the gem just being too powerful for the person to handle in the first place. Because when they first came out, they were just too fucking hammering. They were just too strong.
Yeah.
Casey, how that puzzle box that you have, does that also like prevent scrying and other special stuff?
I don't remember. Doc, does it?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
Because
the rules
it's basically a lead, for all intents and purposes, puzzle box that can only be opened by someone who has the enough intelligence to open it.
Yeah.
Or if they have previously opened it.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to have the Infinity Stones in.
You just, by the rules of scrying, you can't scry the location of like anything in like a bag of holding either.
I don't believe so.
Because you can't scry interplanar, right? And
correct.
bags of holding and
you had for scrying you have to be on the same plane as the target, right?
But to be fair,
so you would have to
I would be very concerned with putting the essence of space into an extraplanar space.
Yeah.
And
but also
consider.
any lead over an
that's
inch
already
thick,
what you're doing, isn't it?
No, I'm putting it in my pocket.
Oh, you a fucking pickpocket will just accidentally grab that shit?
Oh,
You realize Star-Lord stole that shit from Thanos, right?
No, it's
Like, he just kind
it's
of walked in there.
Yeah, it's
I
in
will.
like a-
I will say, Casey, you have gotten lucky so far. I've been rolling.
everything's coming for that.
It's in like an inner hidden pocket within my robes. It's not
Dude,
like
just
like
put a fucking
my
keychain
sidebar.
on it. Put a keychain on it and attach it to your belt. That's all you need.
Why don't you just
Swallow
buy
it.
Yes.
I'm
worse.
not Drax. I'm not Drax. No.
Also, why don't you just get a small lead box? You can't almost no. There's very little magic that can get through an inch of lead.
Well, my actual thought at the moment is that because I have it available, if the shit really hits the fan, I can use it. I'll just have to chance it.
That would be a huge problem because it's an inch on each side, so you're carrying a 6-inch cube of lead.
No,
That
it would
would-
be a 3-inch cube.
3-inch, no, 6 inches, right? Thought it was 6 inches of lead.
No, it's one. It's just a single inch.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's just 1 inch.
1 inch
But it's a
either
foot of-
side with a 1-inch box.
Yeah, with a
You
1
could
inch
have-
gap, it'd be a 3
It
inch.
would be a
3 by
3
3.
by 3.
It's like 6 inches of wood,
Still heavy.
or is it a
Oh,
foot
yeah,
of
it would
wood?
still be- yeah.
Stupid. Yeah, it's still be like a 20-pound box.
Yeah, so if you look at that chart, the chance of me rolling badly on that without having it in a setting is just
Ugh.
dangerous. Which is why
Because it
I've
has
not
not been
used
cut.
it.
It hasn't been cut at all either. It's not even. It's just not even ready to be used.
Yeah, that's what I was going on my secret shopping trip for.
Also, God, it's a DC 25. It's wisdom too, Jesus.
Now,
Yeah, and
once
like,
you put it in a setting, you don't have to make that check anymore. And
Yeah.
I've commissioned the guy to start building me a ring for it.
Oh, I thought you commissioned a
Yeah, I
guy
just
to make you
realized
an infinity gauntlet.
the Ring of Lordly Might, theoretically, couldn't you take that magic that forces people to accept you, because it's a critical success. It forces a critical success. Could you then do that onto the stone and force a critical success onto the stone?
No, I don't think that would work.
I think since they are even more powerful than an artifact, an uncommon magic item, yet again, I rule, it
Wouldn't
might
affect an
not,
artifact, I know.
might not affect an
Yeah, I
artifact.
wouldn't think it would.
Might be beneficial though.
It might
could
help,
help.
but it might not
Could
just.
But it wouldn't just
Like, hey,
I
Automatic.
could
automatically.
rule it
Automatic
gives
save.
you like a +2 on all things, but something like that.
But it
not
wouldn't be
gonna
the
hurt.
auto success.
Yeah.
No, I am. The thing is, I'm keeping the gem on me because I am making use of some of the very kind of basic abilities that it grants. But if I actually tap the power of it, then it's dangerous.
I can't wait for you guys to get this gem. That'll be great.
Oh, we're not
I
gonna
have-
die? That's great.
I have to say, I was really hoping whenever I got a gem that it would have just fit so perfectly if it had been the time gem.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that would have been perfect.
I'll happily
Oh,
swap
God.
anyone in reality. I'll give them the space gem in exchange for the time gem. Just straight up swap.
Space Gem is pretty good, though. I mean,
Well, he's a time wizard.
Yeah, exactly.
That means you
He
already
just
have
fits.
control over time. Why would you need more?
But he doesn't have perfect control.
I mean,
And
I'm
also-
gonna guess time wizards have the time gem.
Yeah, probably.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Of course, then putting time and space gems together is like the perfect combo.
Mm-hmm.
Control of time and space.
Yeah. Oh shit, maybe you shouldn't tell us. I mean, if you... No, I won't ask.
You
Now
asking
I'm
me
curious.
or Casey? 'Cause
Casey.
Casey doesn't know all of the.
No, I was about to ask him a backstory question, but I think it would be better to have that in character. the reveal of it.
I have been thinking.
No,
about,
now.
No, no.
I have been thinking about something as well, Doc, that Bryce is going to do eventually, but I'll send it to you in advance, because I don't think it will necessarily cause any complications, but you may rule differently.
You're gonna kill me?
So I'll give you warning before I do it.
Got it.
I'm kind of imagining it just as kind of a small story element because it's something Bryce would do, but you might decide that there's some additional fallout from it. So I'll message you that in the next day or two.
Understood.
All right.
I found the door.
Into a cat and drop him in the bag of devouring.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's gone
Alright,
now.
I'll see you guys next time.
Yes.
All right.
Later
See ya
on.
later,
Hope you guys
alligator.
have fun. Peace.